All I have to do is retrieve the chat now. Yo, what the hell? Alright, here we go. Oh, crap. Alright, let me pull up the chat window right here. Yeah, that's good.
Alright, so where are we at? Middle East?
No, we're in Egypt, or somewhere in Africa. What? I say Egypt only because it kind of looks like it, but no, it's probably some other North African country, because this is the North African campaign in World War II. The one where, it was the one where the Italians tried to conquer Africa, like how Germany had conquered Europe, but they were so bad at doing it that Germany had to come and bail them out.
Oh, the Italians trying to revive the Roman Empire.
I think that's the reason why. In fact, when I was in a 20th century history class in school, I actually had to do an essay on a propaganda movie, and I ultimately chose a movie that talked about conquering this ancient Roman general from Italy that tried to conquer North Africa. And more or less, it was only made into a movie just to convince Italy to do a modern conquering of the same area.
I think that was Scorpius, or
I think it was Scipio Africanus or something.
Yeah, Scipio.
Yeah, that's exactly what the movie is, actually.
Yeah, I remember on the hashtag Remembrance podcast,
I was talking about it?
Yeah, about World War II.
Well, yeah, I was talking about World War II, but in that class, we were watching old video of World War II, and we were basically writing essays about it. But see, the reason why I'm playing this game is because I want to make it through all the Call of Duty games all the way up to Call of Duty World War II to show lots of sorrow over the fact that Black Ops 4 is cutting the campaign. And because of that, World War II is probably going to be my last game. Even then, I think Activision did say that the campaign could return in later games, but still, I think World War II just feels like the perfect place to end the series, because, you know, it starts in World War II, it ends in World War II. That's the way I see it. Out of my way. Out of my way. What'd you post a YouTube link to? Yours. Huh?
You talking about World War II?
Oh, okay.
That's one. I can't talk. That's the one where you talked about World War II.
Yeah. If it was the Remembrance podcast, wasn't that when Brandon's bird died?
Yeah.
I think right after the podcast, I think right after Mario played Shitty RPG. So, is there anything new?
No, not really. I still need to call Elgato. I woke up when you called me, so
Okay.
and I didn't call them last night. 'Cause it was like 2 in the morning. So.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, crap.
Oh, it reminds me. How do I get that sound capture thing to work again?
Sound capture, you have to turn on a separate program for it.
Yeah, I know, but how I get it so I can hear you still.
You have to go on Skype and change it to sound capture on speakers.
All right.
Jesus. I keep missing. What? The hell?
Something bad?
Yeah, freaking out of nowhere, I got the grenade chucked back at me. And it just exploded instantly.
There's that one.
There. Alright, no more risking friendly fire.
Alright. You still hear me?
Yeah.
Well, I can still hear you too. Got that working finally.
Yay. I think we'd go back to the Russians.
Are they our enemies at this point, or friends now?
No, I don't think the Russians are really considered enemies by the U.S. during World War II itself.
Okay.
You could say,
yeah.
I mean, maybe some of the seeds were planted right at the end of World War II, but...
No, never mind. I forgot. By this point, the Germans had already betrayed the Russians. It's the beginning of World War II. The Russians and Germans were allies. And after 41, the Germans betrayed the Russians.
Well, even when the Germans and the Russians were allies, I wouldn't exactly say they were considered enemies, because they were more... From what I remember, they were more or less kind of turning a blind eye to what Germany was doing more than they were helping them.
Well, they did invade Poland together.
Well, then again, I think in that case, that's because the Russians had something in it for them. I think they wanted Poland too. But from what I remember, I don't think they really cared what the UK and France were doing.
Hey, Jesse.
I know the U.S. did not want in the war. The only reason why they joined was because of Pearl Harbor.
Once they were attacked, they're like, "Do your thing. Oh, you're invading us? I don't think so, Japan."
Well,
like,
yeah, the only reason why the U.S. also declared war on Germany and Italy was because, well, they were helping Japan. Well, Jesse, I wouldn't exactly say they joined at the end of the war. That was more World War One. Like, World War One, the U.S. did not enter until, like, pretty much the end. But World War Two, they entered maybe a little bit, they entered about a third of the way in.
well, it depends. I guess it depends on what you count at the end of the war. If you count Germany starting, it was 1939. If you count Japan starting the war, it was 1933. Japan invaded.
Well, no, the generally accepted beginning of World War II was when Germany started it in '39.
Yeah, there's also there's a thing where 1933 when Japan invaded China.
I mean, well, the seeds were being planted by Japan at that point, but no one was really doing anything about it.
Oh, look, Japan invading China. Who cares?
But no, with World War I, that began in 1914. It ended in 1918. The U.S. did not enter until 1917.
Yeah, I knew that.
And Jesse says it was more halfway. I would say it was more a third of the way in, because it was like 3 whole years, and then they entered like at the very end of 1941 into 42. So yeah, maybe halfway is more right. So, you know that, with Call of Duty World War II and Battlefield 5, there's a lot of controversy because of SJWs.
No, I didn't know that.
It's mostly due to the fact that you're allowed to play as female soldiers in armies that never had female soldiers during the actual war. See, it would make sense if you were, like, playing as members of the French Resistance or of the Russian Army, but no, they let you play as Americans, too, and other armies that would not have had women entering the army. And a lot of people look at that as SJW influence, and then infamously, one of the PR representatives at EA pretty infamously told people, deal with it! I mean, I don't know, like, there's worse things people could rant about, but I certainly know historians are not going to look at the games lightly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they were mostly in the back. I think they were World War II. I think they mostly was that Korean War. I think they're mostly background characters, like nurses and stuff.
Well, yeah, but like I said, in World War II, there were some armies that had women entering the army, like the French Resistance and the Russian Army, only because, well, they were kind of forced to because of their situation. And, of course, nowadays, pretty much anyone can join the army, so there's no problem with doing it with modernized games. Not at all. But, no, I think Battlefield 5 made things worse by not only being historically inaccurate, but the woman that appears on the front cover is clearly shown to have a prosthetic arm.
They didn't have those yet.
Well, yeah, she's clearly shown to have a prosthetic arm, but last I checked, amputees were not to fight in the army.
Because I don't think they had prosthetics until recently, too. Like, I don't think prosthetics were a thing until they were thinking in World War II.
Huh.
Or I'm pretty sure, at least.
Not to mention amputees in, like, older wars, like the Revolutionary War and the Civil War, were a lot more common because, well, different medical practices back then.
Yeah.
At least I think so.
Cut it off.
Well, then again, the way George Washington died was the perfect representation of how misinformed the medical field was back then. Oh, something with Battlefield 5, they wanted to share their version of World War II. I mean, EA is kind of known for having SJWs within their ranks. Oh wow, there's an alternate SMG. But, no, like, so George Washington was out doing farm work in the rain. He comes in without changing his clothes at all. Like, already, that's a bad thing. Like, that's a surefire way of getting yourself sick. But, supposedly, according to one history teacher I had, people back then rarely bathed. Because it was believed that if you took your clothes off, you'd be exposing yourself to all kinds of diseases. Like, literally, simply exposing yourself was all it took. In fact, that's actually the reason why perfume was invented, just to cover up the stink of everybody. But, let's see.
Yeah, I heard about that before.
Oh, you're eating some weird off-brand cereal that looks like Fruit Loops and tastes like Fruity Pebbles. It's weird because I remember there was this company called Malto Meal where literally they fucking ripped off so many popular brand cereals and just gave them stupid nicknames. Like, for instance, instead of Fruit Loops, you have Tutti Fruities. Instead of Golden Crisp, you have Golden Puffs. And legit fucking, their commercials would always have kids pouring a box of the actual cereal into their bowl only for a few pieces to come out, and then you get a freaking announcer saying, "Why eat this cereal when this cereal gives you so much more?"
Yeah, I remember those off-brand cereals on the.
Not to mention, using the actual brand, like, I mean, I don't know if that alone is enough to get freaking copyright claims, but, because then again, the 3DO did it with the Super Nintendo and the Genesis, throwing them into the freaking baby toys bin. Fruit Rings Sweet End Multigrain Cereal. Oh my god. Well, anyways, to get back to George Washington. So yeah, surprise, surprise, he gets sick. And the thing is, when it came to his treatment, he was a firm believer in bloodletting, where you intentionally cut the body and literally let the blood ooze out, basically hoping the disease flows out with it. Obviously, none of that shit worked. And thing is, a doctor outright said, "Why don't we call what's it called when they cut the neck open to treat the neck?"
Trichometry?
Yeah, something like that. Trichometry or something. A doctor actually proposed doing that to save Washington's life, but his other doctor's like, "No!" And they just let him die.
I think that's when you can't breathe. I think trigonometry is when you can't breathe, you know?
Well, he had breathing problems. Like, a lot of the disease was in the throat. And because of that, George Washington became the only former president to die in the 1700s. He died in December 1799. Yeah, Sparrow has it right, yes.
Neck surgery.
Ah, fuck. Two, three. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Fire. Oh, wow. Last stand. Jesus.
Careful, Shnick. Games for us says.
Whoa, careful there. Me just charging right in. Alright, objective complete. Oh, crap.
So do you just play as Americans here, or do you play as the other races? Like, you play as...
Well, I'm playing as the Russians right now.
Oh, can you play... Did you play as the Axis races or just the Allied races?
No, just the Allies. You pretty much only fight the Germans in this game, and you play as the Russians, the British, and the Americans.
Okay, so alright. Is there a Japan like
Is there a
version of this
the
game?
only Call of Duty game where you fight the Japanese is World at War.
Uh
Though Medal of Honor has numerous games where you fight the Japanese, like Pacific Assault and Rising Sun.
Is there any Call of Duty World War One games? Are they all...
No, there is no World War One games. Although there are some zombies maps that are set in World War One.
Or how about Civil War or American
No,
Revolution?
no. The only Civil War games that I'm aware of are Call of Juarez, Bound in Blood, and a couple of weird History Channel games.
Or the War of 18, or there's the War of 1812
There, I
game.
do not think there are any War of 1812 games that are shooters. They're probably just real-time strategy.
What else was there?
The audio's getting weird, yeah. For some time, like on rare occasions that happens. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I spastically get closer and farther.
Yeah. Then there's like the American-Mexican War, and then there's the Korean War and the Vietnam War.
I don't know about Korean War, but there's definitely some Vietnam War games. No cords are loose.
Hey, Sparrow, do you hear what he's talking about? What Jesse's talking about, or is it just him, or is it you too? If you're still here in the chat.
Is there any reason why this is Shnick? Would you like to share with the fucking class as to why this is? Oh crap, 2 grenades. You found the Wikipedia category on World War I games? Yeah, Jesse, I know sometimes when I rewatch my stuff it does that, but it doesn't happen that often. I'm not sure why. Nothing I can really do about it, but... At least I don't think so.
Battlefield 1 is a World War One game.
Well, yeah, Battlefield 1 is a World War I game, yeah. Tanks cannot be harmed by grenades.
And a game called World War One, a video game. I think calling the Red Baron is World War One. Snoopy and the Red Baron.
Yeah, there is a freaking game based on the Snoopy versus the Red Baron moments from the Peanut shorts. I have that one.
We used to play that. We should play that next.
Maybe for a Let's Play, or I don't know. Then again, it is a decent flying game, so I don't know if it would be a Let's Play, Let's Play material.
Because since we're doing like a war motif, Snick's war motif today.
I guess, but
Great
And of
Naval
course, they're
Battles
going
5.
overkill on the tank crew.
Great Naval Battles 5. Demise of the Dreadnoughts.
Even though it means suicide. To go overkill on the tank crew. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. That's because I was trying to check the Discord. I probably should have stopped it. There, spinal cord severing. Ah! Reload, reload. Huh. Might have to see what that game's like. Then again, if it's on PC only, you know what, let me look at it now. Okay. It's only on the PC, but it was released in 2009, so I might be able to run it if it's available somewhere. Uh-oh. Oh, we have to go that way. Oh my god. Or the tank left. Oh my god. Go, go, go. Uh-oh. Go, 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 go. Is that snow, ash, or a combo? No, that's a bomb. Jesus, lots of enemies. Ah, crap.
It's a bomb. Who's that Pokemon? It's a bomb.
Bang. Oh, look at this. We have smoke grenade, and more smoke grenade. And now, oh. Get it. Oh, wow, I nearly killed myself right there. Oh. Thank you. Get it. Go.
Please stand back. Please stand back.
We'll need it at the train yard. How many checkpoints are we gonna reach? That's like the freaking did like 3-4 times in a row.
Checkpoint. Victory.
Okay, now we're going into the pipe.
So, apparently there's a fighter combat game based on Peanut Snoopy Flying Aces very well received, released on the Xbox 360.
Yeah, and I don't think you can buy it anymore. For some reason you can download the demo of it, but the option to buy the full game is just gone.
Boo.
I know that because I downloaded the demo and I tried everything to get a hold of the full game, but it looks like the only way to unlock the full game is to freaking mod my 360. And that could get me banned from Xbox Live, so I don't know if I want to try it. Isn't that weird how a fucking delisted game delists the ability to buy the full game, but it leaves the demo up?
Why did it get delisted?
Probably due to licensing issues. A lot of licensed games get delisted after several years when the game company loses the license. That's why making licensed games digital only is very dangerous. At least if they have a physical disc, you'll still be able to get them after the game gets delisted. But if it was digital only, then once it's gone, it's gone. You have to wait until the system gets discontinued so that you can freaking use emulators. Because, I mean, a lot of people are afraid of digital-only games being gone forever, like what happened with the Wii and the Wii Shop channel. But thankfully, pretty much everything that was on the Wii Shop channel survives thanks to emulators. One, two, three! Blow up! What the hell? Blow up! Oh, what? They're throwing my grenades! Fucker! 2, 3, 4. No, no! You bugger! That's what you fucking get, idiots. I think this is probably one of my favorite levels in the game because of its uniqueness. Instead of going out into the middle of the battlefield, you're just discreetly fighting people from the pipe. Uh-oh. Out into no man's land with us. No, 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 no. Oh, fuck. Oh, and I mentioned a demo before. Apparently Valkyria Chronicles 4 has a demo on the PS4, the Xbox One, and the Switch. Even though I'm probably going to buy it on PS4, I might try the demo on Switch. That is, if it's in America, and it's public. In fact, you know, I'm going to see if that demo's available quickly. Hell, if I like the game enough, if it's good enough, I might get it on both PS4 and Switch. Yep, the game does have a demo, alright. At least I could try out new stuff on the Switch later. This better not freaking cause the stream to start dropping frames. But then again, the Switch is asleep and it hasn't started now. Thinking after this mission, I might actually change games. No, no, no. Mother. The fuck? Die. And then I die. This truly does feel like a last stand over here. Oh, we have to, now we have to destroy an enemy tank. If we can get out of here. Yo, those windows are too thin for you. There. Go, go, go. Shit.
Oh, good. Train tracks.
Alright, onto the train tracks. Ah! Okay. Onto the train tracks again.
Say hello to my little friend.
Say hello to my little friend. You know, I found out that movie Scarface was probably a movie that... one of the only movies I've heard of that got modern re-edits. The only re-edit that I'm aware of is the fact that in the more recent home video releases, during the final showdown scene where Tony Montana's gunning up everyone trying to whack him, in the they redid all the gunshot sound effects. Like, in all the gunshot sound effects sound a lot more modern. Whereas in the original version of the movie, they were a lot more old sounding.
Alright.
I don't think huh?
Oh.
What were you gonna say now?
You're done. I said, well, I gotta get going.
You gotta get going?
I gotta take a shower and stuff before I leave, so...
Okay.
If you...
Oh, not our guy, not our guy.
I'll call you around 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Bye, chat. See ya tonight. Over on my channel, or on Snick's channel if he's still streaming in 4 hours.
Yeah, we'll see. I guess it depends on how active the chat is. Wah, wah. Mother. Yep, Sparrows is C. Alright, fucker. Let's go. We got more rifle ammo, I see. So we just have to clear out everybody. Okay, let's reload. Damn it. Freaking... Alright, they threw a grenade. Mother. Alright, get out of the way. Oh, crap. No! Oh, crap. Nice! I kind of like when a Call of Duty game gives you a sniper rifle. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Yay! I jumped over some barbed wire, because that's something you totally should do. Not. Yay, comrades. You know what, fine, let's select another mission. Yeah, let's do the tank mission. At least start it. Oh, we're in Libya, okay. Oh! I think that was one of our guys, damn it. As you see, I'd be a bad tank operator. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Some reason this feels like I'm driving Psycho Dad's lawnmower. Shit. Blow up. Ah! Well, that was a suicide charge. War is delightful to those who have not experienced it. I guess you could say anyone who plays this game without having actually been in war. That's why Spec Ops: The Line exists. There we go. There's an enemy. There's an enemy. You blew him up. Good. Fucking goddamn it. Charge. If you are going through hell, keep going. Well, sorry to say, but I think I'm a little bit tired of this game. That's why I can't do no more. You know, at the moment, I am going to go see what the other WheelDecide games are. See if I want to play any of them. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else I could do. I don't know. I think I might just take a break. I think I'm good. If anything, I should probably start working on a Let's Play video. Alright, I think I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.